the one thing that we seem to share is the love for finance in terms of figures. So I know I once worked with you on your strategy, which was, thank you for the honor. But the one thing, I always ask for is certain financial ratios to be produced so that I can kind of get an understanding of the business and to understand the trends over time. And you also believe that if you do not understand numbers, you actually don't understand your business. But you find that a lot of us who run our own businesses actually don't. What can you say to us around that?
I can never overemphasize the importance of the story that your numbers tell. I mean, if you're making a profit, your income statement will tell you. If you're making a loss, your income statement will tell you. Your management accounts will tell you whether you are efficient or not. Are you paying people too much or too little? Are you getting the best out of your, are you running an efficient business? Are you maximizing on profitability? Do you need to change your pricing? That's what numbers tell you. And I know that people just look at numbers, but actually once you start understanding what your margins are, for instance, your gross margins, your net margins, if for instance you have big gross margins and your net margins are very low, then you start saying, okay, maybe there are inefficiencies in my business.
And then you start looking.
Then you start pinpointing where exactly is it that you are spending too much, or is it? It could even be a pricing thing. So it could be that you're not pricing sufficiently for what it actually costs you to deliver the good or service. So numbers should be your friend. They are literally your health check. It's like if you depend on your heart to pump blood and live, and that's what your numbers are. If they are in a bad condition and you start having heart problems, and you're likely to get a heart attack or aneurysm or whatever it is that people get. So it's the same kind of relationship you need to have with your numbers.
Yeah, so we shouldn't be scared, because most people think, oh, if I'm not good at maths. But really, accounting maths is slightly different.
No, it's very different. Yeah. It's actually not so much about mathematics. It's just about, what is the picture that it is painting and what should I be worried about? Yeah. And I think when you change the relationship with numbers, and I'm not saying people should be accountants. You should have an accountant if you're not, comfortable in that space. But your accountant, you should demand of your accountant to put in English what the numbers are saying, so that even when you start looking at the numbers on your own, you can use your English to interpret.
Telling your story,
exactly.
and you're able to read the story.
Because it's your business, eh? Yeah, it's not your accountant's.